Howdy people. Sorry I've not been really doing much over the last couple of months, but I have been pretty busy trying to get, like band shit together, trying to get hold of music gear. I have been in America, but bottom line is, I'm back. Let's do this. Right, so first off, the rules of the pit. First off, yes, there is an unwritten protocol that is pretty much followed by anyone who goes into a mosh pit. And for those of you out there that are going to say, oh, it's a mosh pit, there are no rules, first off, you're a cunt, and you're also that person that nobody wants to pit with at a gig because you always take shit too far. Rule 1. If someone falls, pick them up. Let's be honest, mosh pits, circle pits, whatever, can get really fucking wild. If someone goes down, they can get seriously hurt or even killed. Don't really need to go into it any more than that. Rule number 2, and this goes from the first one, if someone is hurt, get them the hell out of the pit. I mean, like I said, people can get really hurt. If someone is hurt and needs to get out of the pit, you get them out of the pit. If you happen to be on the wall, but see someone trying to get out of the pit, if you think you can handle that mosh pit, go in and get them. Rule number 3, girls in the mosh pit. First off, girls, any of you that go into the mosh pit, first off, you are fucking awesome. However, when you go into the mosh pit, you need to remember it's an equal playing field. Everyone in there is equal. Nobody looks on anyone differently. You are not going to go in there and expect people to be moshing around you. They are going to be bumping into you. You do not get that right of nobody touching you just because you're a girl. However, and this is a massive however, it's like, you need to remember guys, when a girl goes into the pit, that is not your opportunity to start trying to feel them up. It's really disturbing to the girl. It just makes you a complete dick if you do. And anyone who's a lot more respectful than you will call you out on it. And if the girl doesn't beat the shit out of you, the other guys will if you continue to do it, because it just shows that you're a complete twat. Rule number 4. No fighting in the mosh pit. I mean, for fuck's sake, the number of fights I've seen in a pit. I mean, if you hurt someone, it's just etiquette and, like, genuine good manners to go up to them and, like, show that you didn't mean it. Like, clap their shoulder, shake their hand, anything like that. Just, like, so that they know that you never meant it. Guy who got hurt, for God's sake, don't overreact to anything. Don't start, like, trying to fight with the guy, because the guy never meant it. It's probably a complete accident. Just leave it. He never meant it. Also, if there's someone in the pit who just completely, like, tries to, like, home in on someone, and it's, like, just the one person all the time, and, like, starts, like, beating them up for, like, no other reason than they're smaller than them and they're getting it. I mean, for God's sake, don't do that. I mean, if someone pisses you off, take a couple of minutes out, and, like, just try to calm down. Or, like, there's normally more than one pit at, like, a lot of the larger gigs. Go to another pit. In fact, half the time, if it's like a massive pit, the chances are it won't even happen. But if someone, like, if you start beating up someone and just going at them, like, constantly, it's like, in the mosh pit, there are people who are gonna, like, dig you up for that. I mean, if you keep, like, hitting in at the one person, I guarantee you are gonna lose at that fight. The 5th rule, and I see this happening at way too many gigs, no hardcore dancing near or in the mosh pit. I've saw way too many people getting hurt because of hardcore dancers, because like fighting, it involves fist swinging and, more importantly, untimed kicks that are normally thrown around really viciously. So the chances of actually being near one, your chances of getting hurt are actually really high. We were at a gig where it's like there's a mosh pit going on. There was a hardcore dancer in the middle, and this guy got like hit towards him, and as the hardcore dancer brought round his arm, his watch hit this other guy in the eye and actually split his eyelid, and that's like just from hardcore dancing. That's like a hospital trip because this guy like got his eyelid split just because some guy has wanted to like hardcore dance in the middle of a mosh pit. Now, first off, I don't see the logic behind hardcore dancing because one, it looks fucking stupid, and two, if you're going to do it in a mosh pit, you can really seriously hurt someone. So, see if you're going to do it, make sure, and if you need to do it, go to a place where there's a lot of room where you're not going to be hurting anyone. I mean, that's the main thing. Don't do it in the middle of a mosh pit where you're going to like hit someone and you like probably really hurt them. And this is a massive thing because I've saw this way too much. Don't hardcore dance towards the wall of a mosh pit, because then you are hitting the people that don't want to be hit. They don't want to be in a mosh pit, but they're still being hit by you and they're getting hurt by you. So just don't hardcore dance near or in a mosh pit. Another thing that I would like to put in on not having in the mosh pit, and we will make this the 6th rule: no goddamn spikes in the mosh pit. These little bastards, the little studs on them, they tear your skin apart. They tear apart everyone's skin, like when you come into contact with them, and it hurts like a bitch. I've learned that from experience. It really hurts. Don't wear them. And finally, the 7th rule, and I'll make this the final rule, and it's not really if you're involved in the mosh pit, it's more if you're around the mosh pit. If you happen to be on the wall, and I see this happening quite a lot, is it's like when someone goes into the wall, and I'm meaning like actually trying to get out of the mosh pit. I'm not meaning like just maybe get like shoved backwards into the wall. If they get shoved backwards into the wall, make sure they've got their balance, and then like put them back into the pit. But I've saw people trying to get out of the mosh pit, and guys just like keep shoving them back in. Now, like I've given the example, is like people can get hurt in the mosh pit, so you pushing them out when you pushing them back into the pit when they're trying to get out is just damn stupid, because they could be really hurt and really needing out, and you're putting them back in. So yeah, don't do it. So people, I hope this has been like a bit of a help at least. If you want to add anything to it, go ahead, put something in the comment, let me know what you think of these rules, and I will see you later. Catch you later.